Morning and welcome to today's daily secret snippet. Let's see, I'm trying to do this so quietly. Let's see what we got. Oh, we're in the original book. And we have page 93. Ooh, we get summaries. Okay, here we go. Let's screenshot that. Secret summaries. Expectation is a powerful, attractive force. Expect the things you want and don't expect the things you don't want. Okay. I'm going to touch on each one as we go instead of reading them all and going back and touching on each one. Okay, so expectations is a powerful, attractive force because it's a knowing. Okay, it's when they say knowledge is power, it's got two meanings. Knowledge of knowing what's going on is definitely power, but knowledge is power as in the knowing, the expectation, you just know that you know that you know. Okay, that's the power, because when it's the faith, okay, the unwavered faith. You just know that something's going to happen. So therefore it has to, because there's no other energetic interruptions in that flow of in the ether. You just know that you know. Okay. So that's very powerful. It's a nothing can change that thing. Knowing. Okay. Gratitude is a powerful process for shifting your energy and bringing more of what you want into your life. Be grateful for what you already have, and you will attract more good things. Yes, gratitude. I talk about that probably every video. It is one of the most powerful energies, because it also puts the energy of present, the now, because you're always grateful for things that have already happened, because great gratitude is usually a response to something. So if you're responding in gratitude, it was something that was wonderful. So if you're putting out the magnetic energy of, wow, that was wonderful, I love it, yay, thank you, thank you, thank you, then it's already happened. It's a present feeling. And that's why present is called present. It's a gift, because harnessing that feeling, harnessing that energy as a now, and as a wonderful now, all in one thing, gratitude, that's like a super pill. It's a superpower. Okay. Because it supercharges your stuff. Okay, giving thanks for what you want in advance turbocharges your desires and sends a more powerful signal out into the universe. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm trying to explain with the last one. It literally turbocharges your desires, because it's combining the in the now feeling with the wonderful feeling of appreciation. It's putting that in the now, which brings it to you faster. Okay, visualization is the process of creating pictures in your mind of yourself enjoying what you want. When you visualize, you generate powerful thoughts and feelings of having it now. The law of attraction then returns that reality to you, just as you saw it in your mind. Okay? the more detailed your visualization, doesn't necessarily mean that's how it's going to come back to you, but it gives the details, give you the belief because you can literally see it. You know how you, oh, I'll believe it when I see it, and we are like, no, you have to believe it in order to see it. Well, here's the see it when if I see it, I can believe it. You have to see it in your mind. You have to visualize it. That's the see it to believe it part. Okay. So you have to see it to believe it. That part, you visualizing it, that is the see it to believe it. The details you can add make it feel more real, so you can believe it, so that you can see it manifest. Okay? To use the law of attraction to your advantage, make it a habitual way of being, not just a one-time event. For instance, these daily secret snippets. Make it a habit to just bring your attention to the fact that your creative ability is never shut off. So first thing in the day, grab a hold of that your thought process. All right. And make that a habit of grabbing a hold of it, so that throughout the day it just becomes the way you intentionally think, instead of being on autopilot. Okay? At the end of every day, before you go to sleep, go back through the events of the day. Any events or moments that were not what you wanted, replay them in your mind the way you wanted them to go. Okay? So if something didn't go well, think of, what if it had gone this way? Or what if it had, and think of an alternative way that it could have played out. All right? Now, that's not to say it's going to change anything. What it does do is it takes the edge off of the negative feeling about that, how that thing went. Instead of going to bed in, I wish it turned out a different way, it takes the edge off of that. And, it could have turned out this other way. Okay. All right. So that is those secret summaries wrapped up. There's a couple lessons in there. Expectation. Okay. Just know that you know that you know. When you start realizing that you bring your creations on, you just expect stuff to happen when you decide it's going to happen. And it does. Not always the way you think it's going to happen, but it still happens. Okay? Gratitude. That's your turbocharger. All right? And visualizing is your seeing to believe it. Okay? And then you can believe it to see it. You got to see it to believe it to see it. All right? Okay, let's see what we have for a manifestation card. Ooh, your natural state is joy. Here we go. When you're miserable, don't you feel as though every bit of energy has been sucked out of you? It takes so much energy to think negatively and to feel miserable. To return to joy is so simple. All it takes is one positive thought, and then another, and then another. And still only takes is one positive thought, because if you hold that thought for 17 seconds, that's when another positive thought will join that thought. Okay? Hold that for another 17 seconds. Oh, I'm not on camera here, sorry. Hold that thought for another 17 seconds, and then another thought will join it. The magnetic fields that are created from those thoughts will draw other thoughts that are like it to it. So you don't have to worry about trying to think of all these positive thoughts. They'll come. Just find one. Just find one and focus on that for 17 seconds. And if you do that till you're like 68 seconds, so like 4 times, so that more things have kind of, it's like a snowball rolling down a hill. When it gathers 4 or 5 different other thoughts that are like it with it, then it multiplies quickly and has momentum. So it will pull you out of that energy sucking, miserable feeling. Okay. Negative thoughts are draining. They are the using of energy, and the positive thoughts are the charged energy particles. So just like when you are feeling all excited about something, that's energetic excitement, that's charging your battery. You could just stay up all night on a topic that you absolutely love and talk about or whatever. So see how that charges your battery. So turn to joy. So simple. All it takes is one positive thought. So that one positive thought turns the switch to charging your battery instead of using it. Okay. So, and let it gather up. Stay on it for at least over a minute. Minute doesn't seem long, but it's sometimes tough to stay focused for that minute, to stay a positive, intentionally think positive for more than a minute, so that the momentum grows and the magnetic field is created, so that it will keep drawing to you. Okay, it's like plugging your phone in. Just make sure it's plugged in good. Hang on to it for a second, make sure it's plugged in, right? Okay, so your natural state is joy. Another one too, meditate for a moment. Just stop everything just for a moment. Take a few deep breaths. That's like if you were a cork floating in the water. Okay, negative is like pushing that cork down. It takes energy to stay in that field, so just let it go, and it'll automatically buoyant back up to the surface where you can catch your breath. All right, stop holding the cork down. Just let it go for a minute. Bob to the surface. Take a deep breath. All right, your natural state is your cork floating back to the surface. Then you can grab joy again. Take a deep breath. Breathe in that beautiful prana. That's all plasma. That's all charged energetic blocks. And if you allow yourself to reach your natural state of joy again, even with just one positive thought, you are able to recharge. Okay? Allow yourself to do that. It could be the best 1 minute of your day. And then you can do it anytime through the day if you're feeling drained, right? All right. Have a wonderful day. Speaking of days, trying to make these short, but so many great information. So we'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Like, subscribe, hit the bell so you catch tomorrow's, and we'll see you. Have a great day. Thanks.